Sai is not finite or limited. He dwells in all beings, from ants and insects to the god Brahma. Sai Baba often said that no matter where his devotee went, he would be drawn to Shirdi like a sparrow with a thread tied to its feet. This chapter describes the stories of 3 such sparrows: Lakshmichand, the lady from Burhanpore, and Megha. Lala Lakshmichand worked as a clerk and received Baba's darshan in 1910. A month before Christmas, he had a dream. In his dream, an old man with a beard was standing surrounded by his devotees. A few days later, he went to hear kirtans by Das Ganu. Das Ganu kept Baba's picture facing the audience while he sang. Lakshmichand was surprised to see that the old man from his dream was the man in the picture. That very night at 8 p.m., his friend Shankarao knocked and asked him to accompany him to Shirdi. His joy knew no bounds and he at once decided to go to Shirdi. He borrowed money from his cousin and made preparations. On the train, he and Shankar Rao sang bhajans and inquired about Sai Baba with fellow passengers returning near Shirdi. At Kopergaon, he wanted to buy guavas to offer to Baba but was so distracted by the scenery that he forgot to purchase them. When nearing Shirdi, he saw an old woman with guavas running after their tanga. She said, "Take the rest and offer them on my behalf to Baba." They reached Shirdi and went to the masjid with puja materials, worshipping Baba with due formality. Lakshmichand was greatly moved and extremely happy to see Baba. He was enwrapped with Baba's feet, as a bee is with a sweet-smelling lotus.
Cunning fellow! He sings bhajans on the way and inquires from others. Why ask others? Just ask yourself whether your dream was true or not.
Hearing these words, Lakshmichand was wonderstruck at Baba's omniscience. How did Baba know about everything that happened on his way? One day at noon, Lakshmichand received sanza as prasad from a devotee. He was pleased to have it, but expected it again the next day.
It is good that you are hungry. Have some sanza and take some medicine for the pain in your back.
Now let us turn to another sparrow. A lady in Burhanpore dreamt of Sai Baba coming to her door and begging for khichadi. On awakening, she found nobody at her door, but was pleased with the vision and told her husband about it. Her husband was employed in the postal department. When transferred to Akola, both devout husband and wife decided to go to Shirdi. On a suitable day they left for Shirdi, and after visiting the Gomati Tirth on the way, reached Shirdi and stayed for 2 months. Every day, they went to the masjid, performed Baba's worship and passed their time happily. The couple came to offer khichadi as naivedya, but for the first 14 days, for some reason, it could not be offered. The lady did not like this delay. Then on the 15th day, she came at noon to the masjid with her khichadi. She found that Baba and others were seated ready for meals, and the curtain was down. Nobody usually dared enter when the curtain was down, but the lady could not wait. She pushed the curtain aside and entered. Strangely, Baba seemed to want khichadi that day and ate every morsel with delight. Now, the third and biggest sparrow. Megha was a simple, illiterate Brahmin cook who worked for Rao Bahadur H.V. Sada. He was a devotee of Shiva and always chanted Om Namah Shivaya. He did not know the Sandhya or Gayatri mantras. Sata convinced him to visit Shirdi, but at the railway station he learned Sai Baba was a Muslim. His orthodox mind was very perturbed. When he reached Shirdi and went to the masjid, Baba was very indignant and would not allow him to enter.
Kick this rascal out. You are a high caste Brahmin and I am a low Muslim. You will lose your caste by coming here, so go away.
Megha stayed a few days serving Baba but was not convinced. He went home, then to Triambak and stayed there for a year and a half. Then he returned to Shirdi. This time, at Dada Kelkar's intercession, he was allowed to enter the masjid and stay in Shirdi. Sai Baba worked upon Megha internally with the result that he was considerably changed. Megha began to look upon Sai Baba as an incarnation of Shiva. To worship Shiva, bela leaves are required. Megha used to walk several miles every day to bring them and worship his Shiva, Baba. Megha's practice was to worship all the gods in the village, and then come to the masjid. Once he came to the masjid without worshipping God Khandoba, as the temple door was closed.
The door is now open.
On Makar Sankranti day, Megha wanted to bathe Baba with Ganges water. He traversed 24 miles to bring sacred water from the Gomati River.
Oh Megha, do me a favor. The head is the most important organ, so pour water only on that. It is equivalent to a whole bath.
Megha was so overwhelmed with love that he cried Him Ganga and emptied the entire pot on Baba's body. To his amazement, Baba's head was drenched but the rest of his body was completely dry. After 12 months of worship early one morning, Megha saw Baba's form clearly while lying in bed with eyes closed but internally awake.
Megha, draw a trident.
Megha returned to the wada and drew a red trident on the wall near Baba's picture.
See, Shankar has come. Worship him now.
After continuously serving Baba for many years, performing regular worship and arati every noon and evening, Megha passed away in 1912.
This was a true devotee of mine.
Bow to Shirdi Sai, peace be to all.